A cold case cracked open thanks to DNA technology. An Oregon man in jail tonight accused of murdering 6-year-old Jeremy Stoner nearly 3 decades ago.
CBS 13's Ashley Sharp has the latest on his arrest and how his own family is responding.
Hey guys, we learned today from cold case investigators that Fred Cain was a suspect back in 1987 in the death and sexual abuse of Jeremy Stoner. But he got off free when police zeroed in on the wrong man. Now a day for justice, decades later, as Cain is just days away from finally facing charges in Solano County. Fred Cain cuffed and arrested in Oregon, 36 years after he's accused of killing 6-year-old Jeremy Stoner of Vallejo. Solano County investigators said Tuesday they reopened the case last year, tested DNA from Stoner's autopsy, and began their search for answers.
Who could this DNA belong to?
It led them to Fred Cain. That news was overwhelming for his niece, Chris Delaney.
Shock about what was going on, but yet not surprised that he's involved.
She tells me she lived with her uncle for a time as a child and alleges he sexually abused her for years, though it was never reported to police. Now she hopes her story helps investigators.
This is my way of getting justice for everybody.
That includes Sean Melton. He was wrongfully accused of murdering Jeremy Stoner in 1987.
I know what was most important to him is that people accepted the fact that he was innocent.
Peter Four was Melton's defense attorney. He was ultimately acquitted after 2 trials and 2 hung juries.
I know Sean would be elated if he were here, but unfortunately he's not. He died with this giant cloud hanging over him.
Advances in DNA technology exonerating Melton decades after his death and leading police to the man they say is Jeremy Stoner's true killer.
What this poor little boy went through. And then on top of it, Sean lived his life being treated the way he was being. Makes me so angry and hate this man so much more than I did before for causing hell on so many people.
Now, Cain is expected to be back in Solano County in just a few days to be arraigned on charges of murder, sodomy, and sexual acts with a child in Jeremy Stoner's case.